All right. All right, sick. We're in. I'm to do the story for the raids. An unwelcome visitor. Let's go. The story was a banger, so I'm quite hyped this one will be. So I've made a breakthrough. After uncountable days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whispers, and I must say, Professor Gladden, where are your manners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm, I must remind you that even the most academically inclined prefer a composed recounting of events. Yes, of course. My apologies. I've been consumed by my own research for so long, I'm afraid I've quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning. With a crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides, containing the memories of a party yet unknown. They cried out for deliverance from Pandæmonium, where the ancients kept volatile creations under lock and key. You yourself witnessed the power devouring the facility from within, and the advent of a divine monstrosity wrought a mythic beast and powerful mage. Unfortunately, your martial prowess. Oh, fortunately, your martial prowess and combined magical talents of your companions, Themis and Eric Theonios, was sufficient to restore order to the circles of Asphodelos. But the greater threat remains. In the depths of Pandæmonium, a presence yet stares. Its intentions and identity shrouded in mystery. That is the issue at hand, is it not? As you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous etheric signature, which I believe arose from the memory stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggests a feeling of loss or yearning, specifically the yearning to be made whole. And indeed, ambient readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This can only mean that another such crystal exists in our time. So, my friend, I must depart to search for it forthwith. By tracing the matching etheric signature to its source, I believe it will be a simple matter to find our crystal's twin. Professor, will this expedition be carried out by only us, or Zoe grace us with his protection? I'm afraid he has more pressing matters to attend to, my dear Rusinod, namely to seek out the secrets which lie nestled within Pandæmonium, where this all began. From all that we've heard, it appears that time traversal from the crystal's tower is not fluid. That is to say, one can travel in predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion in case there are any unanticipated changes. As for you, my loyal assistants, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creations. You can't mean, do you intend to search the crystal on your own? Why, yes, that would be the most efficient use of resources, would it not? In fact, I've already commissioned a ship and pilot for that very purpose. I trust you to take good care of the laboratory in my absence. I apologize for the somewhat abrupt departure. Progress is in sight. Professor Gladden tends to become blind to all else. Indeed, he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare a thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems loath to be overheard. Much as it spoke only to you last time, none but the professor have been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. Surely after some time alone, he'll come to remember how valuable we are. Search this crystal will seem to be a simple matter enough, but let him have his adventure. And upon his return, I'm certain he'll be back to his usual self. As you, Zoe, it may be best to return to Pandæmonium, as Professor Claudin suggested. Speaking of which, I did have a request of my own to make. Traveling to Pandæmonium requires you to pass through Elpis, correct? There is something I would like you to investigate in my stead. While those creations confined within Pandæmonium are considered to be failures, I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Elpis before being consigned to their shackles. As if we know anything about the ancients, it's that they would have kept thorough records of the results. Ah, brilliant. Delving into the records may shed light on the creatures Zoe has yet to encounter. If your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantees, it certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blindly with only his strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. Bow, 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 bow. Let's accept it. Off to Pandæmonium we go. Thank. Yep, there it is. A world unsundered. The Poison Nikos. I'm really hyped for this new raid tier. I have kept pretty clean of some spoilers. It's really nice as far as like what the fights hold and stuff, and I think my group has as well. So we're definitely doing this first few fights blind. Oh. Poison Nikos. Seek records of Pandæmonium's creations. Master Themis has just finished perusing the very same. I should not be surprised that we both arrived at the same conclusion. Luckily, I have saved the trouble and gleaned what information I could. Ah, so you know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps instead I'll rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall take my leave. Thanks, Archivist. How should we? I have undone the warding sigil blocking the entrance to Abyssos. I came here merely to chase an idle suspicion while awaiting your return. Fortunately, while Pandæmonium's protective wards continue to be assailed by our own unknown foe, there has been no fluctuation so great as to make me doubt Ericthonios' capability to keep watch over Asphodelos while I'm away. He works diligently to master an instrument that he may deliver the creations back to their cages by his own hands. I thought it best to give him time to hone his craft. And since fate has brought us both here, I would ask that you accompany me while I attend to another matter, or our suspicions that I would like to chase down. Rest assured, not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask the acquaintance of mine. Come, he has agreed to meet us near the Naeus, the Pandæmonium. Pandæmonium. Bow, 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 bow. Big squid brain dip. Hopefully that doesn't this. All right. Chilling. As I pondered our expedition into Pandæmonium, I could not help but be mystified by how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Habrea, whether it be for good or ill. Hesperus and Ericthonios were two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looked to his father with bald hatred. I would not expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions toward a single individual are quite rare indeed. Naturally, I feel gratitude toward my mother and father, yet we are all equals in the larger picture of the star. This view is not unique to myself, it's more or less accepted as the way of things. By contrast, the researchers of Pandæmonium seem to view La Habrea with a feeling approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they all have been drawn to it. There are many other aspects of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. I decided the best course of action would be to go straight to the source and pose my questions to a member of the Words of La Habrea. Apologies I've kept you waiting, Master Themis. I understand you are conducting an investigation of Pandæmonium. Wish to know its origins. Indeed. In particular, I wish to know why exactly Pandæmonium was built directly under Elpis. The facility is overseen by the Words of La Habrea, after all. Why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in its day-to-day operation? At first, I thought it'd simply be a matter of convenience. Those creations which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis could be easily ushered into their new homes. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed that many of the creations were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the Words of La Habrea themselves. Given this, albeit limited information, I cannot but feel that the Academia Niter would have been more fitting locale. What does Elpis have that cannot be found here? Those are fitting questions, and ones we have asked ourselves many times in recent years. Alas, the nature of Pandæmonium's construction does not lend itself to relocation. When first it was built, circumstances weren't as they are now. As you surmise, the majority of the creations kept within Pandæmonium were sent from Elpis. Yet as the years passed, interests changed. Failures in creations deemed too flawed even to submit to Elpis, paradoxically, drew the attention of Pandæmonium's researchers. It's quite the change, and in fact, it almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Who's that decides which creation will be the subject of research? Master La Habrea. Such authority is reserved for the chief keyword, and he has taken upon himself to step into that role. So if Pandæmonium's resources were being misused, it would be under La Habrea's authority, correct? That guy's like, the fuck? I know not of what you're suggesting, but the keywords also hold some sway within the facility. Not even Master La Habrea will be free from their scrutiny. They are duty-bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit, as of late, their communication has been somewhat sporadic. We but recently received a report from one of the keywords stating that all is well within Pandæmonium's halls. That is false. Are you certain that a keyword sent that? Yes, of course. Our communication suffered a temporary obstruction, but I can assure you that the words did their due diligence in confirming the identity of the sender. Thank you. This information will be helpful in my investigation. That'll be all. And I shall take my leave. While you are yet permitted to conduct your investigation freely, I must remind you that the warder's work is delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them for longer than is necessary. All is not well in the halls of Pandæmonium, by the way. All is well, a blatant lie. That we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly in league with the party behind this. Sorry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but it is plain. We must return to Pandæmonium with haste. And my party failed. Boom, boom. All right, Pandæmonium. Here we go. I cannot guess as to why this false report has arisen now, but certainly bodes ill. As does the knowledge that our mysterious mastermind has at least one or more keywords to puppet. Regardless, they have tipped their hand, and it would be remiss to leave Erichtonios at the mercy of their machinations. Let us hope no harm has befallen him. He's dead. Oh, he's dead. Rip. Guy's just done. Oh. Behold the horny jail. Not quite. I've traced these sigils countless times, yet I still lack the strength to maintain the spell. Now time works against me. I can no longer be victim of my own ineptitude. What? Who goes there? Oh, is that a thing from me? There is something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if your methods leave much to be desired. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares. You set your sights so high as you forget to walk upon the earth. I know this creature. They're familiar with the Phoenix. That monster is locked away. And it is. In spite of the trouble I went to freeing it, I might add, begrudging me for addressing you in this ill-fitting form if you must. But with control of Asphodelos wrestled from my grasp, this is simply the best I can offer you. Not if you will, but mark my words. I will find you, and I'll make you pay for the chaos you've sown. Now, there's no need for such hostility. Calm heart stays the course. The wisdom of Lahabrea, your father. How would you know what wisdom he speaks? I've heard those words many times, holding with the tutor whose students struggled to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. No. I told that to anyone, not even keyword Hespera. It can only mean one thing. You still insist on mocking me. About this farce, Lahabrea. Flash, move to keep up. See that you remain behind, nevertheless. What? As ever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. No fate designed to offer an escape remained here. You are bereft of magical prowess and common sense both. You need not despair. Dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable to Pandæmonium's great experiment. There's the affection I remember. Tell me, did I ever once measure up to your expectations? You shall. Take pride in that, and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. What wish? And all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred is but a consequence of ignorance. My desires align more than you know. What are you? The devil. Uninvited guests join our reunion. Seems fortune is no longer favors you. I'll kill the ball sack. Do you think I have any interest in listening to your prattle? Let alone bowing to your will. I'm no longer a child. My faith lies with those who have earned it. But these are the heroes who brought Hesperos low. Even his power divine flowed through his veins, displaying there are worthier subjects to contend with. And then he's gone. Ba-da-ba-bow. Dick. Thank you. If you hadn't shown up a moment later, I shudder to think what would have happened, what would have become of me. Look, I must tell you, I know who's behind this. But one person who can hold thrall over familiar creation and keyword alike. Lahabrea. Fucking Lahabrea. Alright, Lahabrea, what are you doing? So there can be but one conclusion. Lahabrea was the driving force behind the chaos from the start. There's logic to that. There are few with the wherewithal to even consider experimentation on such a scale, let alone the capacity to create demigods from man and beast, but the rest of us none the wiser. Considering the magnitude of his work and the convocation and the words, his relative minor role as chief keyword comes under little scrutiny, even as it provides him with the authority to wield dangerous magics, may serve as veil and mantle both. Still, I find the notion hard to accept. Misdeeds perpetrated here could not have been done by Lahabrea, I know. You've met him, yes? Do you think he is capable of this? Yes. He's a douche canoe. Yeah. Yeah, douche canoe. Yeah, Lahabrea is capable of far more than you know. Is he? Do you believe Lahabrea is a man of few scruples? It brings his goals closer in reach. Yep. That alone should be enough, but let me assure you, Lahabrea holds nothing so dear as his own ambitions. While he may not be the one to let emotion stand in the way of his mission, I cannot believe that there are no depths to which he would not stoop. Although we met but briefly, the impression he left on me stands in stark contrast to your evaluation. Though his methods are ever unorthodox, they seem guided by a firm understanding of what is just. There's one way to find out for certain. We delve deeper into the Pandæmonium and pull back the curtain on this mystery ourselves. Otherwise, of course, I would not deny the truth I saw with my own eyes, even if it was discomforting to behold. And we must move forward with no excess of caution. Brea or whomever is behind this has likely spread their tentacles into every corner of Pandæmonium. We can safely assume the other keywords won't greet us with open arms. Agreed. Let's make our way through Abyssos, one careful step at a time. Like that dude, barge in. I shall stay by Ericthonius' side in case our enemies think to target him again. Should I trouble you to take the vanguard? Of course, always. Thank you. As a precaution, I shall safeguard you with a simple spell. This will ensure that even should we become separated, my phantom warriors will still come to your aid. If it does come to battle, the keyword's magics will put us at a disadvantage once again. Luckily, we have you to even the scales somewhat. I trust you shall be liberal with your weight. Wow. Yeah, fuck Lahabrea. The fifth circle now accessible. Alright, let's go see if the team's got it in yet. What the fuck was that? Alright.
God, I love listening to the crafting sound.
I'm back, team.
Zoe, how many astronomy do you have?
I don't know.
Control C and look.
I got
The red one.
1228.
Yo.
Okay. After raid, don't log off right away so you can give me stuff.
Sounds good.
Because I don't think I don't know which one, how many of each craft I have, or how many of each mat I have anymore, because this thing updated. There was like, oh, you already made this when I didn't click the check mark button. You ass team.
Yo, Seaweed, let me know when you're ready.
He's not here. He's in.
Oh my.
He's up in Gamma.
Gamma.
Drag 'em.
Sorry, I'm.
Oh, Pog, are you ready, Seaweed?
Seaweed is ready.
Pog.
I was asking Bard a question.
Oh, I forgot to repair this.
You can request in an instance.
Oh, Pog.
You need to have dark matter for that, though.
Wait,
I have
right.
some. Oh, do you have to have it yourself?
The person has to have dark matter.
I
repair.
have it.
Yo.
Okay, cool.
Poggers.
But
Poggers.
if it's like melding, then you would have to have it yourself.
Ooh.
Find out. Honestly, that should just be a toggle option. Request them to give me their dark matter.
So are you
Trade in
streaming?
instance.
Yeah. We streamies.
Cool.
You're not gonna just watch it yourself, you can't.
Because I
Watch
I have
cutscene.
cutscene skips. I can't review.
That only happens if you're already
Whoa. This music is a
I have
banger.
auto advance, so
What is this? What is this
Yeah.
music?
Ah, I didn't know that was a thing.
That's what it is.
it's
Oh.
yo, this music slaps. What the fuck?
Dude, this music's a banger. What the fuck?
I can't even hear it over y'all.
Hey guys, every single floor has banger music. Thank God. We have the technology
Yeah,
to
man.
Anyway,
make good music.
I knew. I was like, you know, it better just be that it's ass at first, and they're gonna fix it.
Proto
later, 'cause-
carbunk. Okay. Alright.
Yo, Pro Carbuncle looks kind of
Carbuncle.
dumb. I don't know if I like him. He looks kind of dumb.
Dumb as in dummy thick.
Yeah, dumb as in dummy thick.
Give me a second. I want to turn up my music.
Yeah, those slaps.
Yeah, BGM Max did.
Yeah,
He said
BGM Max.
My BGM's always been
Request
Max.
repair.
I'm just a clown.
Oh,
Repair.
Let's
oh,
repair.
you did it. Yo, that's sick as fuck. All right, wait. I have to extract my material. 1 second.
Hold on. I want to start up my stream.
Yo,
Yo,
this map is small. I love it.
Wait, did you just request me to repair your stuff?
Yes, thanks for the dark matter.
Oh my god.
got him,
Oh
got
my
him,
god.
got him.
Destruction.
Can't believe. No, get this garbage out of here.
Heck W.
Oh my god, I feel abused.
Because you are.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, is the crafted weapon just better than the? Because
It's
that's
not.
speed? Oh, you just me it for fun.
Well, I triple melded it because I'm doing instant sleep.
Yo,
device.
you're no longer a Lalafell? Aura Master Race? Let's go.
Oh yeah, I was only a Lala for like 2 weeks.
Yo.
That's such a common thing. Like people who go Lala, like, if they weren't always a Lala, I swear it's like, oh, it was a 2-week thing.
It was a 1 hour thing for me.
Between Lala
No.
and Lala, but this is the character, you know, like I needed to get a reference shot of my Warrior of Light for like art, like reference image shit. So that's what I like decided on.
It's
Let's
okay.
Just go back.
Make sure the wall was safe. It's not.
The wall is not safe.
Aura Supremacy.
I agree for the girls.
What?
Yeah, I sing for the guys though.
Yeah.
Only if they look good.
I don't like male aura.
They
I
don't-
don't think
they
there
don't
is a
look-
male aura that looks good. They don't
Oh, wait.
exist. That's a myth.
Hold on.
No, my alt is a hot
One.
male aura.
Wait. I started my stream and I realized it's not picking up my Final Fantasy.
Wow. You're over there playing Minesweeper on the stream
I am.
during the raid.
Window match.
Is the moon fair over?
No, 2 more days. 2 more days.
Oh.
I like this whole cage setup too. It's kind of sick.
You said 2 more days to get to the top.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate when this shit happens.
I don't like every time this guy's like his jaw jiggles, his entire body like does the fucking twitch thing like he's a fucking chihuahua or something. I don't like that.
Carbuncle. I don't leave him alone.
Dude, if like you're a summoner and you bring out like the little carbuncles that dude, this guy should just insta kill your summon. He should just fucking
Alright.
kill it.
I give up. I don't know how to do it.
If you
Sorry.
have the eggies, that's fine. But if
What
you
were
have
you trying
the
to do?
My stream OBS won't pick up.
just stream your whole screen.
No.
That's
have
what
one.
that's what I do.
I have 1 monitor. That's not gonna happen because I can't even read chat without alt tabbing. So then you just get infinite Tsukiyomi every time.
That sounds sick as fuck.
Mm,
Ready?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Countdown.
infinite Tsukiyomi.
I have the desk space.
For your birthday.
Yeah, that's actually kind of soon.
Yeah, I know. It's like in November, right?
Yeah.
That's on the calendar, dude.
No, I just remember because she joined right before that.
I don't know what steering weight does, but I bet it's a get behind. He just looks weird. Yep, there it is, dude.
Move to a corner. That's definitely get behind.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's
Is
blowing.
this AoE? I'll reprisal.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Oh.
Oh, it's a ruby glow. I bet it
Oh.
reflects back.
I don't know. Oh, reflect? Oh, okay.
I bet
yeah.
ruby reflects back. Yeah.
I missed that. What happens to my fucking spell, dude?
Think
Oh.
about carbuncle colors like ruby is Ifrit, right? Yellow's Titan. Topaz. Here we go. Bomb.
What the fuck is this? Oh, it
it's
explodes? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say magic on them. I'm sure that's gonna be a thing later.
Yeah, but they switch later. Ruby Glow?
Nice. Ruby glowing again.
What?
Ooh.
Topaz with reflect.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's gonna fill the quadrants, right? So get out of like whatever fucking quadrants it's in.
Actually, I'm gonna stand here. See what happens.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sick. Sonic
That
Howl?
sounds
I
like
got
it in there.
no idea.
Raid wide, probably. Yep.
Yep. Okay, noted.
Oh, bitch.
Finger raise, gonna get behind. No reflect.
Punchy.
Bow, 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 bow. I have a puzzle.
Painting.
What's my fucking...
He does not want to move.
He's angry.
It's one of those bosses, you know?
It's a very small arena too, like...
Excuse me.
Well, I won't worry about it then.
What? What is this?
Acidic slabber front. You.
Oh, down for the count? Oh, it's a cutscene. Sick.
Angry.
Poggers,
My life
poggers.
surge.
I got my double down off.
Listen,
I'm
party
okay with this.
finder? Yikes.
Oh, he's all mad. Look. Oh, what is he? Is he fucking up the cage?
Yeah.
Gonna break out, dude.
Wait.
Oh,
Dude,
bigger
stop.
arena?
Or
We're gonna jump down, we're gonna jump
smaller
down to
arena.
Water.
Yo, that's not water. That's
pretty
death.
cool.
That's
I'm
sludge.
sure this
We
is.
Tekken?
I'm sure this is the like actual.
Oh, it's gonna turn slimy.
Wait, what did he
Yeah.
just
He
eat?
ate it.
What
A
did he
slime
just?
and
Oh.
An
ooze.
actual phase 2, damn.
Oh, pog. Yo,
Oh shit.
yeah, we got a phase 2 already. I'm actually waiting for my thing to get up here. Oh,
Ruby?
I'm part light. You have a puzzle?
I was trying to see how much
That's fine.
Go Pez again. Fills the hole.
Only one safe spot this time.
Fills the hole. Rina, yeah. Ooh. It like rotated.
Interesting.
Now it's a toxic crunch. But yeah, dot.
Poison.
I gave you
Oh, and it gives you a dot. Okay, so
Yep,
that's
yeah.
actually fucked. Okay.
This poison gives you dots.
Can you use a Senna on it?
No.
No.
It doesn't have a white bar.
Yeah.
Venom Squall. I'm gonna faint.
Yes, definitely another raid wide. I should have reprisal, but I didn't. Oh, maybe not. Oh, what the fuck? It's
Spread?
Puddles plus spread. Okay.
Stack.
Yo, heavy damage.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That's a lot of time.
I have nothing for this.
Probably not gonna be a lot of time later.
Nah, I know.
Good shit. About again. Ooh.
Ooh, with sludges.
Big buster.
Oh, the sludges grow big.
Oh, okay. Get away from the sludges then.
Wonder if it's corner.
How's that?
Alright, let's hope her.
I wonder how that's gonna be with the reflect.
Yeah.
You probably have to move the reflex out.
Bet there will be
What
an
the fuck?
extra number of tanks in red, maybe?
Oh, this is he's
it's
showing us the order. It's probably like a getaway, right?
Yeah.
Or donut, maybe, I don't know.
Let's start middle. I'm down.
Okay, yeah, it's a getaway.
You can't even target him.
Targetable. Cringe.
What up, time?
Right. Ruby.
I like
again.
it.
Oh, glow, not. I read that as claw.
So fast.
Oh,
Fast.
God.
Only one side.
Oh, it's spawn order. Let's do 4 to 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy fucking clappers.
Behind.
Huh?
Dude, he's already dead.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Do we want to
Deal.
farm for?
For mechanics?
Yeah. Although it's probably there's probably no.
I'll say
I think in normal mode, it just
say
seems like
probably
it's
not.
just repeating.
Yeah. We'll probably have like the ruby glow with like the poison stuff that happens, but
I wonder if there'll be like poison glows, topaz glow kind of thing, or if it's just ruby.
yeah, I'm sure there'll be say different kind of glows too for the
Yeah, more
the
orangey.
savage.
But it is
Oh.
first floor. It is first floor. So
They'll probably play with the colors a bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if they also played with the arena more in Savage.
Mm. The
Like,
arena
I could see there
colors-
being like an ads feeding mechanic, because he ate the fucking slime, right? Like,
yeah.
the crystals having like the magic thing around them too is probably gonna change. It'll probably be like
That
magic
whole,
melee or
like,
something else.
That whole like order.
Give me
thing
one
with
sec. I need to
stack will
check
probably
what I
be,
need from here.
That's fine.
Like light parties or something.
historically, Carbuncle has had a lot of like defensive abilities in Final Fantasy, so I wouldn't be surprised if like
No, I
there
didn't
was
check
a
what
lot
I
of
needed.
that.
Do we actually need something from here?
I do at least.
There
Where's
is only
the-
one thing I need to grab from this whole like raid
Is-
like wing this week?
Is it
Gone?
on the balance you're looking at?
Depends on your
Depends.
job.
I was gonna
Depends on
say
the job, yeah,
depends.
that's-
Some
that's true.
people do not.
Yeah, the white mage stuff is up for sure. I don't know what to us.
Alright, Ren, give it to me.
Black Mage, all of their substats are like within 1% of
Oh,
each
it's-
other, so it literally just doesn't matter.
Oh, my
Bitch.
ninja one was updated.
Savage biz?
Does this give 1 or 620 gear?
What is Lunar Envoy?
Yeah, what's Lunar Envoy? Is that the
That's,
moon
Lunar
gear?
it's
Envoy
augmented, so
is-
it's tome gear.
Yeah,
Tome
it's
gear?
Tome gear.
Is this
Ugh.
UCD 2.40? Yo, is that what I want? 2.4M? Probably. So it's all this is just different skill speed difference, right? It's gonna be 2.4.
I didn't really look at it, so I'm just gonna come back in here and farm for what I need later.
I don't need any.
Yeah, I'll look at the stats later.
I'm not interested in any of it right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at it right now.
You get 1 per floor, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
just gonna get mine later.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a mute real quick. Back to the story time. Back story time, chat. So this is where research is conducted on creations imbued with poisons and venoms. Ericthonios and I stayed not far from here. Seems our foe is finding it more difficult to surprise us. What the fuck is that sound? Yes. Yeah, no, what the fuck. Fortunately for you, since they appear particularly keen to see you dispatched as quickly as possible. Even alone, you are a force to be reckoned with. Part of me is glad you emerged victorious, that I may observe you further. Oh, hello, Dad. For the circumstances difference, I may thank you for keeping my son alive for this long. But I believe we can forego introductions unless I have misread you. Lahabrid. Lahabrid. Wow. Passively perceptive, yes. I am Lahabrea. The convocation of the 14. If you truly are who you claim to be, then answer this question. That could wait. What is this? This is curious. The trap I wove at your feet reacts to ether. You remain unaffected. Such thin ether, and an unfamiliar composition besides. Is no matter. I skipped that. Oops. But I suppose a more direct approach will get the same results. I would advise you to think carefully before deciding your next action. Strike me down here, and Ericthonius' wish shall remain unfulfilled. Never again shall he meet Athena. Mother, would dare hide behind her name? Listen well, Ericthonius. We are of the same mind concerning your mother. You have your allies for protection, so what harm is there is hearing me out. Ericthonius, wait. There's a question I must ask first. You truly are Lahabrea. Why speak such blatant lies? Bitter in defeat, are we? Say my name. Simple request. Demas, was it? Trifle soon forgotten, as you are. I have my answer. Lahabrea that I know took pride in the convocation and would never suffer its integration. You sully his station with that farce. Miss, what are you saying? Lahabrea and I hardly saw eye to eye, but I know his voice when I hear it. Indeed, he makes a passing fine imitation in appearance and manner. However, the real Lahabrea would never call me by the name Themis. Behold, Lahabrea 2. What trouble have you gotten yourself into, Elidibus? Called it. Called it. Oh, wait, never mind. What the fuck? Foster, you have no right to claim that form, that mask. Who the fuck? Oh. Whew. Was a mask that sickened me to wear. Mask of La Habrea, a man who values his position above all, who would murder his own wife in pursuit of duty. Yet you would assume my name and wield powers that are mine by right? Any worth you may have hinges on that which you so despise. Such right provocations, I will not be goaded into finishing this. Here, my work is done. Erictonius, listen well. I am Hephaestus. And it is I whom you shall call father. Okay, this raid's now storyline is called Daddy Issues. What in the name of creation? Alright, who's the baby daddy? Would do well not to stand idle while our enemy is about. I believe an explanation is in order. Elidibus, let's turn to safety so you may provide it. I fucking knew it. That sounds more like the La Habrea I know. We knew this was a fucking Elidibus, dude. We knew it. We knew it. That shit wouldn't even fucking, we knew that shit. Before we depart, however, let's offer you an apology. As La Habrea said, I am Elidibus, one of the convocation emissary of the will. For reasons which do not involve you, it was necessary to hide my identity while investigating this place. Still, that hardly excuses my deception. It's okay, Elidibus. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I got a feeling. Your perceptions does not surprise me. When the time comes, it shall make my explanation all the easier to understand. In any case, we have pressing matters to attend to. Let us do as La Habrea suggested and return to the gates. And speak there. Okay, cool. Got confirmation. La Habrea. Please help him. Save him. Save who? Erictonius? From what? Daddy issues? As you're aware by now, I am known as Elidibus. After my dear friend Azim and I detected irregularities in Pandæmonium, we decided the best course of action would be to hide my station as I conducted my investigation. I'm sure La Habrea is, well, eager to find out why I hid who I was. So I shall save that story for later. First, I would like to speak to you, my friend. Although neither Azim nor I had ever met you in the flesh, you came with his highest recommendation. That alone was enough for me to accept you as an ally without question. That somewhere in this world, a guiding star so similar to himself was out there amused Azim to no end. There was not a shade of doubt in his heart that you would be a formidable ally. Furthermore, I've heard stories that Mistress Vana held the position of Azim previously, journeyed with a familiar much like yourself, that made the decision to trust you all the easier. She too now dons the white robes of an advisor. If she placed her absolute faith in you, I knew I would be in capable hands. Although I was in the path that you had walked, I had no interest in exposing you. I merely wanted to meet you and travel by your side for a while. I may know but a small portion of your whole story, but that is enough for me to believe that you would never lead me astray. I want to tell you that. Aww. He likes us. The keyword's gabble. I don't know how long it's been since we last spoke, La Habrea. Truth be told, I had hoped we never would again. But I see you now. I was a fool. to think I would ever escape your meddling. That fucking music, dude. That fucking music. Just what is this thing that called himself La Habrea? Why is he a splitting image of your younger self? I find it hard to believe. Only just now found such a being was wreaking havoc in Pandæmonium. Did you think matters would simply sort themselves out? I suppose you deserved at least my cursory explanation. I was well aware of the anomalies occurring within Pandæmonium, including the fact that Zim and Elidibus had taken upon themselves to investigate. I saw no reason to insert myself into the situation for a time that was. Imagine my surprise when instead of a formal report from you and yours, I received a communication from one of the keywords saying that the research and operations were proceeding as usual. While Abyssos' deception was almost childish in its simplicity, it became plain to me that your grasp of the situation was slipping. You knew of his existence from the beginning. I can hardly imagine that you would suffer another masquerade as one of the convocation. Not without good reason, at least. As you know, the name La Habrea is but a marker of my station. It is not the name I was born with. Abyssos has claimed that for himself. I cannot fault him for it, as he is my other half, in a manner of speaking. He knows all that I know, my equal in every way, yet within his heart is not but greed, envy, and desire. All the emotions that we are loath to acknowledge within ourselves. What you say is true. What purpose would such a being serve? It is the product of experimentation gone awry. A reminder of the good days when I was yet young and reckless. I thought him sealed away for good. But in times, it is a way of unearthing the shame we bury. When he spoke of my mother, he looked at you with venom in his eyes, blamed you for her death. Tell me, was he right to do so? I think we've already established yes. His words were but the ramblings of a tortured mind. The hatred and despair he endures has warped his view of the world irreparably. And now that he is awakened, must be put to rest. If he succeeds in breaching Pandæmonium's protective wards, I'll invite disaster onto our star. As Chief Keyword of Pandæmonium, it is my duty to decide the proper course of action. As such, I declare that all research shall be summarily abandoned and the facility destroyed. Whoa, that's a pretty hefty. What? You would leave the other warders to their doom? Is a choice befitting La Habrea? You disagree? You speak of duty, and ours is to guide our star and its inhabitants upon the correct course. It is no surprise that we would choose annihilation of Pandæmonium if its existence posed even the remote risk to our people. Yep, you can see by Actonius' response, the decision is somewhat more nuanced than that. Zem and I grappled with this conundrum for some time, in fact. This is precisely why I chose to involve myself directly. It was the only way I could truly determine the best solution. Need not trouble yourself with that any further. The Chief Keyword must prevent the worst from occurring. No matter the cost, your feelings, Elidibus, are of no consequence. Have you taken a moment to even consider another path? No. You had nary a thought for aught but yourself and your duty. No idea of the trials we've endured, the foes that Zoe has stood against. I mean, not even that bad. They stood against you too. Zoe, is it? The being of such ether as I have never seen. What are you? Is the guiding star that shall lead us safely through this. Thanks to his stout arm and steadfast courage, we have subdued the mythic creations and returned them to their selves. Speaking of which, I would hear your opinion, Zoe. As outsiders, we are in a unique position to look upon circumstances with our vision unclouded by attachment. It's too soon to give up on saving others. Agreed. We'll know next to nothing about Hephaestus, and I highly doubt La Brea has been forthcoming with the truth. Though he managed to regain control of Asphodelos, he must be made to see that there's merit in continuing on this path. I have it. You get in your official capacity as Liturus, the emissary. Judge which approach is more sound, and even La Brea would be compelled to listen. As Liturus, I am duty bound to assess the matter from a position of impartiality. My opinion as Themis can carry no weight. You understand what that means, yes? I do. Even so, you've walked with us all the same. Seen what we've seen. Based on that alone, I trust you'll find the best way forward. You started with a Zim, right? So, like, either way, I'm pretty sure I know what you got picked. Very well. In my capacity as emissary, I shall state my judgment. At present, there are merits both in destroying Pandæmonium outright and taking the time to rescue its researchers, and neither is yet an impossible task. Therefore, I judge the most measured choice would be to continue upon our present course. We delve into Abyssos, during any mythic creations we encounter along the way. We have yet witnessed Zoe's might and Erichthonius' resolve. I would ask that you see our capabilities firsthand, and only then decide if the endeavor is futile. If such is the will of the emissary, then I shall obey. However, if indeed I find your strength to be lacking, I trust there will be no objections to the immediate destruction of Pandæmonium. Needn't worry about that. We won't fail. You are bolder than I remember. A lot of growing up, Pops. It was you even more tedious than I remember. Zoe, come find me when you're finished. Erichthonius is understandably frustrated, but if we are to conquer Abyssos, we must go forth with clear heads. We lend an ear to his troubles, so that weight may be lightened. Oh shit, we gotta go play therapist. Woo. He's slower than me because I'm reading it out loud, dude. Where am I going? This way? I have to go this way? I don't know, I can go this way. Sick. Yo, how'd you like that music at the cutscene, by the way? That was pretty sick. That throwback, that was pretty nice. If I don't read it out loud, I won't get it, dude. To become a VA. Yeah. You do have my gratitude. Ill-fit as I am to show it at the moment. Without your words to sway him, La Brea would have carried out his plan without a second thought. Now we have a Nalas theme. When at first we realized the creations had slipped their bonds, the other keyboards did all in their power to restore order. Even though they could have chosen to escape, they remained to aid their allies. I'm certain not a soul among them would wish to see this facility erased from the world. They don't deserve to be abandoned simply for carrying out their duty. And besides, Abyssos' secrets, yet untold, secrets that would be buried if Pandæmonium were reduced to rubble. I mean, to recover the truth behind his words, the truth of my mother. Yeah, fuck La Brea. While La Brea was quick to dismiss his claims, I failed to see what Hephaestus would gain by fabricating such a story. All I was told of my mother's death was that she perished in an accident. No one would say more. It was almost as if they feared saying more, in fact. Even if it was not La Brea that dealt with the fatal blow, we've seen with our own eyes how quickly he can condemn others to die. I only wish to know at last what befell her. What do you think, Zoe? Does the La Brea you know have any regard for the lives of others? Will he carry out his duty with another's blood on his hands? Yeah, I got no idea what you might be liking this age. I mean, the calamity did change a lot of people. His age? Just how long has it been since you last met? Regardless, I'd like you to try and view him as he is now. Another option would be much appreciated. But it is plain that there is much to consider. Thank you, Zoe. It is easy for me to get carried away by emotion when he's concerned. We should focus on the task at hand, proving to La Brea that we are capable of saving Pandæmonium and its keepers. The most convincing way to do that will be to regain control of Abyssos. Although I'm loath to admit it, you would know more about the depths than any of us. Thing is, we require every advantage we can afford. Would you speak to him for us? Seems to have a special interest in your capabilities and may deign to help at your suggestion, if only to see what you can do. Yeah, or he sees that you're unfit to, cast the fucking warding spell that you keep, like, messing up. That could also be a serious, moment of attrition. To be honest. Actonius appears to have deep trust in you. Elidibus tells me you share some relationship with him. Your unusual aether does not mark you as familiar. It is unlike anything I've ever seen, even among the countless concepts I have observed. To think that I would encounter an existence I could not create by my own hand, as them never ceased to surprise. The previous Zim was much the same. Taking the entirety of the Asar in consideration, he came to hold dear emotions and people that a more logical mind would have discarded. This made her act in her own self-interest more often than not. Just as you and Elidibus have conducted yourselves in this matter, the true danger of Zim's nature is the tendency to infect all those he has come into contact with. Him itself said much the same, thus that I shall do not to violate my duty. Yet, previously invoked your authority as emissary to justify this little incursion. It matters little, however, only your deeds can speak to you now. You wish to know more of Abyssos, I take it? Although I no longer have control over its many functions, I can yet sense what creations lie within. Chief keywords reach as far indeed. Well then, what do we have to look forward to? Death. And since no creations of note, perhaps they have been made into fodder for experimentation. Perhaps they have been transferred to the deeper circles. Yet Hephaestus would never allow you safe passage. He has left a trial for you to overcome. The speaker. Hedgeman, keyword of Abyssos. Although her presence is stained with marks of corruption, it is unmistakable. I knew her a woman gifted in magic, blessed with highly logical mind. While I sense those qualities within her still, there is something else at work. At a hazard guess, I would say that that's because she's already been twisted into a Prometheus. Doubtless against her will. Zoe, Themis, we must rescue her from the cruel fate. And if we cannot, we can at least seal her away until we find a means to undo the damage. Your allies make you bold, Actonius. I much look forward to seeing you, how far they carry you. Oh. Wow. The sixth circle now available. Alright, right check. And now we go join the homies again. Alright, homies, I'm back.
Food and pots one? Or are you still working on that?
Huh?
Is there food and pots craft thingy or?
Oh, here's hold
like
on.
Preliminary.
I have the pot stuff. I don't know about everyone's food. I'll add those later.
Okay. I need carrot pudding, by the way. That's my guess.
Carrot pudding?
Yes.
Carrot
Tally cricket.
Time for the seaweed.
Yes. Gosh.
Mode AFK mode.
I'll also pin this. That doesn't get lost. There you go. Maybe I should put this in Savage Prep. I'm fucking nuts, whatever.
You can just copy all the links and paste them.
It's fine. It's already been pinned.
That's fine. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, you can go ahead and...
All right, the sixth circle. Augers. Augers.
Sunset carrot nibbles for monk.
Ew. I don't like this slime shit. What the fuck?
Oh, he did goopy everywhere. You already know that shit on her back is gonna be cool as fucking savage.
Girl, I don't know if you know this, but you have a tentacle
Ew, what's
tumor
wrong with her
thing.
I said as soon as I unmuted, I was like, oh, that girl is ugly.
Oh look, tiles. Good.
Zoe.
Yeah.
You know, tiles?
Yeah.
It's just an extra toy. That's all.
PvP tiles?
Toy? What do you mean
Yellow
toy?
Calm down.
Toy for what?
Hey, it's coming out of her mask, guys.
I'm gonna throw up.
Is she voiceovering this song?
Yo, this music slaps even more. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, this is a banger. Okay. How do you say her name?
Hegemony?
Dedge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the ground.
Dedge.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people just complained about Savage songs in the last one.
Yeah.
If her name's Hegemony, that means she's a dummy mommy. That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
That's true, and I mean, she probably is.
It's probably just Hegemon though.
I don't know.
I thought
Yo,
it was
Hugs, your
Edmond.
new Donnie Mommy here?
I don't know what that
She's
is.
polymenoiding.
Reprisal. Okay, reprisal wasn't needed.
Yo!
Oh, okay. Don't be
I
on
don't know
the.
what's going on, but I love it.
Sorry.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be absolute answer.
Oh, it didn't go off again.
Yo, what's happening
Yeah,
to
I
your
was
health
expecting
party?
more.
Oh, this is fine. I reprised to this. Yep. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be a fucking front back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Nope.
sides,
Oh,
it was
okay.
sides.
This
Yeah,
side's-
yeah.
Only in Savage. Only in Savage.
Now-
Yep, there it is.
Sides,
There it is. Yep.
It's probably going
Oh, I
to
see.
alternate.
Yeah,
Oh.
it'll just go quick and savage.
And there won't be a tell.
Yep.
I just, well,
Oh,
it'll
there it
just
is
be her
again.
tell.
So-
Well, yeah,
It
I
won't be a
mean,
cast.
yeah, the floor. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. I
It's
like.
gonna be- It's just probably gonna
I'll
be.
faint.
Oh,
It's just gonna be her hands probably in Savage.
Yeah.
yeah.
While doing everything else like the tiles.
Aww.
Transmission. What is this?
okay, there's fucking tethers. Oh my god. Okay.
Stay away from me.
Wait.
Alright, you guys are marked first.
Take control of the body
Host
once this effect
And then we're
expires.
marked second.
It takes control of your body once it expires. I don't know what that means, but.
Supposed to a
Oh, it's a cone. It's a
Oh,
cone.
I see.
It went
Okay.
in the direction you're facing.
I gotta bleed.
I face away. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
kind of sick.
I gotta bleed for standing the cone.
What the fuck? Dual tank buster? Let's go.
And it tells you.
Oh, and it puts a fucking fatty bleed. Okay.
Hey, yo.
So there's a lot of bleeding going on in this tier.
Yeah.
Cheesing.
Oh no, this is gonna be the tiles again.
Oh, on tiles. Okay.
Alright, what are we doing now?
Did you stand on tile?
Oh, I can.
Front back.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, that just
Yep. There it is. Yep. Here it comes.
Actually, it actually hurt really bad as the DPS, so.
Oh, what the fuck?
Eh?
Oh, both things are
Okay.
lit up. So don't be on fucking head store.
You can still get a back positional with that.
I'm hot. How long do you go for?
Oh, I gotta bleed.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Yeah, that poison tick would fuck you up.
I'll get her up.
Oh, I have a plasma.
Same thing.
Oh, you're right.
Trying to get a back position over that.
Yeah, you gotta like half predict it.
Yeah.
All right. We're first. Don't forget to look out
There's all
when timer ends. Oh hey, yeah, you're right.
And before it comes out your butt this time.
Nah, it's still
No,
the arm.
yeah, it's the same shit.
Oh, no,
Sides.
it tells you.
Look away.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so some of you guys were first. Dark Ashes.
Can I please get a small heal?
No longer control. Parasitic influence.
Group up after this, reels.
The double clicks.
Wonder if this is physically. Probably magic.
It's hard to say.
It looks magic.
Hey,
How far light?
probably.
I wonder if this is gonna be like the same last year when there's a double tank bust or no tank swap.
It could be for one of them.
Exchange.
It's gonna be the towels again.
Floor, yeah. There's not a lot going on here. I wonder if she'll
Oh, they switched.
I'll move in a second.
Yeah, that's gonna be like fucking what do you call it? Like tiles from fucking
Material exchange.
E9.
Okay,
She has a
Well,
buff.
not tiles, but pizza.
Swap. She has a buff swap.
Warping the nature of the next action to be executed.
Oh, that's a fucking get away. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. I can easily tell that mechanic. For now, reprisal, heavy medication.
Fisher is up.
It's left.
I'm both.
Work.
Oh. I sharked you back.
Oh, okay. I was trying to fix that. Oh, I see. It's here, and then we rotate.
Ah,
Lamau, I walked into it.
yeah, I did too.
Uh,
It does go off a little later
Yeah.
than when it
You gotta be-
hell goes away. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be fast too. The fucking the rotation was faster than I inquired.
I'm just going to faint this for you guys.
Actually, that's probably really helpful since it bleeds.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Oh, for what?
Casting Black Mage. Sorry, fuck.
Over 50.
I died.
I fucked the rotation so bad, man.
I get up hugs.
It's okay, it's just fine.
The death was
Check
actually
your debuffs.
strategically timed, so I wouldn't have to do this mechanic.
Look out when your timer ends. That is awful timing.
There's no, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Swaps here, so we just fucking
Make
do.
sure to look out, stand where you're supposed to. Nice, you're supposed to do that.
He did. See ya, Hermione.
Hermione.
See ya, Granger.
There's
See
one
you,
thing I'm
Granger.
trying to get from here, if no one minds. I want to get a body.
Yeah, go for it.
You can go for it.
I don't actually know my pre
Oh, it's-
Savage
oh.
Fist.
It's
I-
literally only for glam.
Yeah, I should try to get the body too. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's kind of sick.
Well,
Yeah, the
Black
body's kind of
Mage
sick.
is pretty unique in that all of our substats are good. Like, there's not a bad stat for Black Mage, which means I can basically do fuck all for gearing up, and just go like full crafted, and I'll be mathematically still like very close. with,
Space.
No.
Speaking
what
of
is
which,
optimal.
at some point this week we have to decide who's getting crafted weapon next week.
Crafting.
Yeah.
You mean
So-
tome weapons?
So,
Yeah, tome weapon, yeah.
So I was talking to somebody about that, and they're like, "Why would you do that? You'll set your melee DPS behind on this if you do that." So,
I mean-
something to ponder.
I mean,
yeah, it
someone's
doesn't
gonna
matter.
get-
It's all about clearing.
Well,
Whatever
one.
DPS takes it, I'll
What-
give my spot. I'll take 8th weapon. I don't give a shit. I couldn't
What-
give a fuck about my logs. Take my weapon. I don't care.
What they were getting at was just that there should, like, if you're
My plan was a success, although I hardly need to tell you that Hermione has been sealed away, and now that you have no choice but to admit the merit in our methods. You have the right of it. I'm not so ready to deny the achievements of those I've squabbled with, no matter how strongly we disagree. Moreover, this being Aether is thin as retreating mists, unable to wield creation magics, yet powerful enough to subdue Prometheus, has made this ordeal far more interesting. We have leave to continue. As for that, there is one among you whose very presence puts others at risk. Would be best to proceed without him. Your future would have consequences that reach far beyond Pandæmonium. It's gonna be him, isn't it? It's gonna be him, dude. I called this shit. And for whom do you speak? The warder who cannot even conduct his duty without aid. This place, hope alone is not enough to overcome what awaits you. A single misstep will send all to their doom. It's not very nice. He's been pretty consistent with it so far. The hopeful music in the background. Yeah, fuck you, Dad. As long as we each do our part and look to our allies sit by our side, even a Nephrite can uprise his companions. Just something Zoe and Mises have taught me. While I do not wish to express any bias, I'm inclined to agree if my investigation has made anything clear, that we are altogether greater than the sum of our parts. And hope has brought us this far. It drives us to seek the right path, and to act before that path lies close to us. And tell me, what is it that you hope for? Solution? Fuck. The Abyssos and chains. First way to prevent further sacrifices. I'm aware that destroying Pandæmonium would rid us of him, but that cost is far too great. I admit I wish to know how he means to resurrect Athena. There we have it. Just leave this place at once and do not think to set foot in Pandæmonium again. Because he has emotional motives. You're capable of that much. You are capable, that much is plain, yet Abyssos cannot be suffered to live, and I shall not allow his talk of resurrection to poison mine or anyone else's mind. Life flows in a cycle, this is known. All souls return to the underworld, and Athena is no exception. He has likely found a new vessel and a new journey to embark upon. Do not be ignorant to the folly of Hephaestus' words. Even were he to breathe life into a body, and the soul contained within would not be your mother's. If our knowledge is imperfect, what if Hephaestus has discovered something that no one else has? He knows all that you do, understands the bitter reality of this world. He wouldn't pursue the impossible. Think, Ericthonios. I have already explained that he is merely my twisted reflection. Is it worth bringing back your mother if it means others are used and discarded like tools? Is it worth it to see her once more? Oh, he misses his mommy. Now, measure the worth of your colleagues' lives. What was that foolish braying about saving them? Merely a performance to hide your childish devotion to your mother? Please, such harms will get us nowhere. We should first discuss. Call me a fool. You, who murdered your wife in service of your ambition, for the sake of the star, no doubt. I can hear it again. Voice inside of my head. I know to follow. Abyssos. Father. Father. I love you so, and this voice will guide me to you. Oh, he's corrupted. It's like... Yeah, oh, Abred was right. Oh, fuck. Oh, listen not, Erchthonius. Apologies. You taught me that a calm heart stays the course, but I could never even grasp the rudder. Nanny. Oh, now we gotta go fucking beat up Erchthonius again, son of a bitch. Abyssos is cunning despite his warped mind. Whatever took hold of Erchthonius, it made short work of his reason. I don't know why it keeps making that sound. The moment he laid eyes upon me, I could sense his hatred and rage simmering below the surface. It was but a matter of time until it spilled forth. That was when he'd felt the spell's embrace. Magic woven with such skill that Erchthonius himself failed to notice it until it was too late. It's the measure of Abyssos' power. The other keywords had little chance to resist it. Saw his work during the encounter with Hesperos. Doubtless Hephaestus' magic fed his admiration and envy until there were room for naught else in his heart. There was something else besides. Do you not feel the presence of another? Yeah, it was a spooky voice we heard. My guess is it's gonna be Athena. Was trying to warn Erchthonius, but whom? Could it have been one of the keywords? Nope. Alas, the warning arrived too late. I had already provoked Erchthonius past the point of no return. I bear the burden of this failure. In my stubbornness, I could but scorn the boy, and Hephaestus knew that. Now I dread to think the ordeal that awaits him due to my rashness. It is time yet to save him. We can easily regain control of Abyssos, giving us a firm foothold from which we have to brave Pandæmonium's lowest level. The enemy is within reach. This is with Hesperos. Erchthonius is in danger of being consumed by Hephaestus' spell. However, I have faith that he will not easily lose sight of himself. I hope they stop putting those two together, dude. Hesperos and Hephaestus. Stop. Too many Estoses. The way forward is clear, La Brea. Pray tell us all you know, so that we shall find beyond Abyssos. I can only assume one more keyword lies in wait. Deepest level of Pandæmonium is called Tartarus. The passage shall be challenged not only by a keyword. Abyssos has laid traps in every corner of its halls. We have no hope in surviving far past the threshold. That I expect. Where Zoe shall shine. His dissolute ether shall allow him to slip through the traps unimpeded. We saw it even when Hephaestus had no effect, and doubtless even he has yet to devise a countermeasure. Time is of the essence. As Hephaestus is already aware that you can match a keyword in battle. Will not stand idle while you scroll past his other defenses at your leisure. Agreed, however. Clarity will be indispensable to our success, and I'm afraid I must insist upon it ere we depart. We have yet to discern to what end Hephaestus would use Arctonios. If you know, I would ask you enlighten us. Then there's the matter of Athena. Why do you so fiercely rebuke Arctonius' feelings for his mother? Well, I understand the very thought of resurrecting the dead is anathema. Who acts as the grief over her passing should be equally so. How are we to grapple with what plagues our friend and drives our foe if you refuse to acknowledge it? I do acknowledge it. I wish only to spare those that feel it greater pain. You need to protect Ectonius with your silence. I mean, I would only assume so. Battery, but just not to upset the boy. How dare you? Oh, you're right. Blame for Ectonius' fate rests squarely on my shoulders. Very well, I shall lay bare the truth, but only after the foe before us has been laid low. The remaining keyword is Agdestus. She has served in Pandæmonium since its inception, and her affinity for magic is peerless even among the keywords. Abyssos knows that losing her would mean the end of his experiments. He has hidden her in a space unreachable by conventional means. Your presence makes a mockery of such barriers. The scarcity of your aether means it will be trivial to send you directly to Agdestus. That's a weird fucking name. We shall approach as closely as caution will allow. We know where the battle will commence, so I do not anticipate difficulty in detecting your presence. From afar, I shall do my best to provide you with the ground on which to fight and phantom allies to aid you. As for the intermittent, I have yet to think of a foolproof method. Intermittent shall not be necessary. From here on, I can sense Agdistus' essence, but it's scarcely recognizable. Hephaestus was more ambitious with her than he was with Hermione. She has been transfigured such that barely a scanting of herself remains. Take comfort in what a mercy the underworld will be to her. The Seventh Circle. Bloggers. Alright, now we go back to
I
homies.
believe so.
Alright, but
Supposed to replace that.
How much is? I'm actually curious.
Damn.
How much
Well,
is
yeah. The only difference is that it gives craftsmanship instead of control.
Oh,
You
this
ready?
is what you need the fucking
I'm ready.
what's it called for the calamari, the Abnerian calamari. Crafting. Yeah.
gotta wait for Nori to switch.
Do you know what the gathering food is?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Got it.
Make them.
Sorry.
Wow. No worries, you gather when we get it.
I'm ready.
I appreciate people's patience with the cutscene shit too. Nice.
That's fun. I'm doing just figuring out crafting and gathering. They said it fucking dropped 5 million gil for light weapons, but it's whatever.
Ouch. Yeah,
Oh.
but same.
Oh, guys.
I completely the like crafting stuff. I shouldn't have to pentameld the weapons. I should be fine.
Oh, I pentameld my crafting weapons. All of
I mean,
them.
I can probably do it. I mean, I might as well. Like the only other time I'm gonna
Music.
use all those materia will be the when the next crafting gear comes out at 6.3, because I'm trying to just like save as
What
much
the
stuff on
fuck?
that.
Right?
Ew.
Yo, that's a
Ew.
tree.
Wait, I haven't said. Oh.
Ew.
The kid
that's
with the
not-
delayed. I'm loading, guys. Come on.
That's the eyeball. Yeah, I was like, wait,
Oh.
chill. I spent.
P3S PTSD.
Oh my fucking god, a gnat flew in front of me, like, right as it loaded, too.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
awful.
That's great.
Why does this just looks awful, yo? Like
Yo,
at least the other one,
It's Yggdrasil.
like the other one was like humanoid. This is just
Well, that's what
Ass.
they said. Fun fact about Agdistis. Agdistis has both sexual organs.
Oh god. This
Mythologically.
hitbox.
And it was supposed to be really pretty.
yo. You got
Oh,
penis
fuck.
on them roots.
Yo,
Look at this
classic,
hitbox.
classic P3. Bye, Lucy.
Lucy.
No, right there. Okay.
There always has to be a dead check. I'm sorry.
A dead check. It used to be my job when I,
Balls.
I had to figure out where the middle or how far I could go, but not anymore.
Bow, 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 bow.
How
Yep.
far can I go?
Yet
Miss?
another banger.
It's about. Hold on.
I wonder
It's
if
the same song as the last one,
I
I'm
wonder
pretty sure.
if the
Right.
Gaia analogy
Yeah, I know.
stops at the tree
I
or if
see.
there's more. With P12 or E12.
Jesus.
Man, this thing really doesn't.
I
seriously look
still
like-
cannot
like-
see if she got
design.
penis on them roots, dude. I can't.
Look, Dionysus tied
If
their
I've learned
penis
anything from.
up, so probably. It's probably there in the back.
I
It's
was gonna
probably
say,
there
if I've
in the
learned anything
back.
From all the Japanese anime I've seen, everything's the penis.
Look at the mouths on the side,
I can't wait to fuck up this
like
Pressy.
on his hands.
Traditionally, Agdistis castrated themselves, so
Oh, okay. There is no penis.
it just depends on if they're asleep or they're awake.
I reprised already.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm
doesn't
scared.
mean there's no fall,
Missionary.
Oh, it's actually gonna fall off. Fall.
I
Fuck.
am just
I
saying.
see. Those are both the rezzers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ah.
Alright, we might as well just jump in.
Oh, I wanna
that's-
see next. Hello?
That's
You know,
fucking-
we probably should have seen that.
Oh,
when the
there we
hands
go.
raised.
Yeah.
That's what we needed. I mean, it was a really slow cast bar, and I was like,
Right?
what the fuck?
The cat part. Yeah, got it.
Oh, that was kind of sick. All right, now the question is, will it always be like that?
I think I'll for normal
On
mode,
mod.
probably.
It's normal mod. It's
Normally,
normal
yeah, it's
mod.
probably gonna be the same, but I have a feeling it'll go in, like Donut and Dynamo and Chariot.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
go
that's Miss Jess,
super far
cool.
in.
You'll probably slam like the part where we're standing now, so we'll have to go to the front.
I'm just gonna stand up here for now and see if he does the same thing.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, exact same thing.
The Bows of Addis.
I'm just gonna stand up here. Oh wait.
Probably also
Yeah,
why
see a
his-
noob.
It's probably also why his hitbox is like all the way
Fine.
back here.
Yeah.
I get it
Yeah.
up.
It's okay.
Yep, and mechanics.
Okay, this have our left. No.
I did missionary.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, it's this anyway. Doesn't matter.
A heal,
Where?
thank you.
Smile? Oh, I bet you'll have to do both. Like in quick
Both
succession.
in here? No way.
Yeah.
You can't fit 8 people in there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is in. This is in.
Oh, yeah, get inside. You can see it in the back.
Yeah.
Zoe, are you also taking damage?
No.
No, it's
Oh, this is
double
out. Out.
It's 2 autos, I'm pretty sure.
If there was someone else help bar to be
Does anyone
depleting.
see a visual tell for that, or
I haven't
Besides
seen
the
anything.
arrows?
Both arms look like they were-
I'm now second aggro too. This proximity.
both arms look
Yeah.
like
There's
they were
there's no 2 autos.
oh,
What the fuck?
let's
Oh
go!
shit.
Why am I dead?
Oh, this is gonna be sick.
Are you
Oh,
dead?
this is bad.
Front
That's out.
speed,
Get up.
Oh, this is fucking good.
Oh, that's cool. He
The
cleaves
game is
just like in the middle of
fucking
platform.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this.
I bet you're
Either,
gonna have
bro.
to stand here at some point. The eyeballs open up.
Yeah, there it is. I have no idea what the fuck this is in.
I feel like
Riser.
Fainted it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Oh, and it's
Oh,
a
the
fat ass bleed
bleed.
too.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah. It's-
Forbidden fruit, yo. Also the source of almonds, by the way. Middle laser, maybe? Oh.
There's your almonds.
Ads.
Oh, ads?
Or
Oh,
something.
they're all like looking away. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's gonna be either donuts or that. It's gonna be like what's his face, Zodiac.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll have
Oh,
like,
Exa players? Exa players.
Yo, Exas, let's fucking go.
Oh god.
Yo, Pog.
They're fucking fatty. You can't run through those. They're bigger than normal. More ads.
Yeah.
Time to see if the animals change.
These ones look different. Yeah, they look different. Birds.
Okay. Yeah, birds gotta be
I thought they
done.
dash.
They're yeah.
Oh, they are dead. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm hit.
Okay. That
Okay.
I honestly
I'm
thought it was gonna be a
somehow alive.
donut. That's my bad.
I'm getting auto attack.
You need both tanks up then.
Yeah.
What?
Go take. Well, I got auto
Oh,
attack.
Pog.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, we did.
What's that?
F in the chat, bro. Oh, yo, chill.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, chill. Yo, chill.
Yeah, I do see the auto attack.
Hey, healers.
I was trying to hardcast them, but like, yeah, the game just wouldn't let me.
Back.
Yo, chill, chill out. Can you stop hitting me?
Literally. Yeah, this fight's sick. I love it. Another third tier fave. I'm not surprised.
This is pretty sick.
Wait, Phoenix was your fave?
No,
Ew.
you was.
Oh
My favorite.
god.
I enjoyed Phoenix.
I
I didn't like
Phoenix.
Minus the
No,
desert.
no,
I hated
miss.
Phoenix after
Miss,
experiencing
miss,
what
no.
is the
We
state of Party Finder.
did not enjoy Phoenix. No, we did.
Are we talking about Phoenix or Phoenix? Because I like T12.
Both.
I like T12 a lot. That fight's really cool.
I hate P3S.
P3S is lame.
You guys didn't like B11?
No.
Get it?
I
B11.
just- Can I
Nope.
just appreciate how dark this stage is?
This end of it, I think. Yes.
Because that's also
I like the
Phoenix.
platform. It's very pretty.
No, Phoenix was fucking bright as shit.
Just want to know. There's gotta be another tell for this, like tell which hand is cleaving. Unless
I
it's
don't
always
think
I
so.
left.
might say something.
The spread.
Hey, Zoe.
Yeah, poggers.
There's a CD that comes out with this music. I might have to buy it.
In.
Nice, Harv.
Oh.
I'm not a spell anymore. I can actually dash.
Eyes move to look towards the right.
I hate that this knocks us up. Oh no.
I wonder
Hugs,
if
you're
it's-
too close to the middle. It's a
know.
proximity, yeah.
Tank.
See, they're glowing to their right. Yeah, I think it's eyes based.
Looks like they are
Because
both
then
flying.
they glowed and switched to the left just now.
Arc of light.
I should have fucking highlighted that. It's my bad. Holy
did it,
fuck,
I
that
got
thing
it.
hits so fucking hard.
Ads. It's gonna be the stay off the main platform. Ads. That's normal. Yeah, they got little eyeballs on them.
Yeah. After we change the platform, it's definitely double autos.
And then she'll do birds, so you can just be on the corners of the. Oh no, wait, it's just the
Exaflares,
birds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking exaflares,
The
dude.
right
Yeah.
one first. And move into the north one.
There's exaflares
Many
later too.
birds. Yeah. That'll probably be ads and X players at the same time at some point.
I'll just stand right here.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
fine
hell
here.
yeah.
How come I'm not like missing party things? Glare.
Be close to the middle. This is very fast. As soon as it forms, we have to go in the middle, or else you die.
I bet these 3 points will be important. Or they could be.
Nope.
Go on.
Exaflares next.
Okay, yeah. Triple X
I just stood next and fucking bad.
Oh, fucking out there.
Ah, damn.
Outs. Add spawns again.
Circles. Or no, those are birds. Oh yeah. Yeah. Eyes up, circles. Makes sense.
Somebody.
Be in the middle.
Oh, you bitch, my jump. Or ads.
Music is a lot more tolerable.
Right.
Yeah, it's such a
looks
banger.
like
Oh, it's only two.
two donuts or two circles.
Yep, and
Well,
it's
we're gonna
got,
have to-
it's an
yeah.
end after it explodes.
I'm wasting time.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
middle,
say.
stuns
the
you.
middle platform, dude. The middle platform. Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna bulleye this.
I got myself.
It's really
Yeah.
low.
I'll slow rest proc.
Yeah.
I got control.
More ads. Those are
Circles
circles.
again?
It's probably.
Oh,
Ooh,
what?
there's meteors.
This one's fine.
I'll
Yeah.
take
Have to
that.
wait first
I
and
don't
then
know.
go in.
Oh, that's sick.
Out.
Out.
Oh fuck.
Let's go. I shifted to right.
Upper light.
Painting.
Dude, that AoE slapped so fucking hard, dude. Puzzle.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
And then LB, if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Note to supplement if you like. I can't reach it that far, unfortunately.
That's
with
fair. That's fair.
alias.
I
Holy
was just
shit,
really
dude.
hoping we kill it first.
Holy shit.
That's dope.
I load to think what that's gonna mean, Savage. Holy fuck.
Dude,
Oh,
that
that's
fucking
good.
It's gonna
AoE.
be cool as hell.
Dude,
I'm excited.
do you remember how spicy the fucking Fate Breaker dot was, dude?
Yup.
Dude,
That
I'm
shit was
excited.
Breaker dot with like the single target like healer dot he would put on people, dude. That shit would just kill you straight up. You needed a tank to mitt for you. Like you needed fucking like a personal mitt from a tank to like get on your shit. It's so nice, dude. That was actually such a clutch fight.
It's just good.
Okay,
Anyone need
I can't
anything
wait.
from me?
I'm just leaving. Fuck big shield leader. Alright, me mute. Damn, dude, what a cool fucking fight, dude. Oh my god. Moment Agdistus was slain. Flow of Aether and Pandemonium focused keenly on this location, creating a tunnel of sorts to which we could quickly convey ourselves. It was almost as if we were ushered here. Interesting. This space was created with care, concealed with powerful wards. Only a key ward would have been able to detect it, and even then with great difficulty. Ergo. Oh. If only I could restore Tartarus to order, but I'm afraid this is the most I can manage with such power as remains to me. Been too long, Master Lahabrea. Your boss fight was cool as fuck. I'm just letting you know. That was sick. Likewise, keyword Agdistus. I should not be surprised you were able to break free from Hephaestus' spells, even diminished as you were. It was not an easy task, even with your aid. This curses dig into one's heart, creating a storm of emotions that is all too easy to become lost in it. Only by chance did a fragment of myself remain, illuminating a path through the madness. Thus I am able to appear before you now. Even while my body was powerless to resist Hephaestus' commands, some small part of my logical mind stood alone in defiance. It even managed to speak to the outside world. Report, that was you? Doubtless you recognize my voice from the many times I've called out to you. The hope that these pleas would not fall on deaf ears was all that kept me from succumbing to hopelessness. But I have a greater purpose here than simply saying my farewells. This is something you must know. The tragedies of the past do not repeat in the present. Forgive me for what I'm about to do, Master Lahabrea, but the story must be told. 'Tis the only way to understand Hephaestus' fixation on Ekthonios. No longer can you hide your heart away. Hephaestus? No, the master marks him as Lahabrea. Master Lahabrea had brought an end to Lady Athena's life and sealed away a part of his memories and emotions within Hephaestus. These are my recollections of the moments following. You truly have no intention of revealing the truth to Ekthonios? My lesser half is now buried where none can find it. It would be wise to do the same with our memory of this day. Blood should not sway the spirit so, but Athena's teachings have warped the boy. I fear he would see our star burn to keep his mother safe. Ekthonios believes that he feels love, but he is shackled by dependence, cannot bear the truth. His dependence makes it all more important to be open with him. He will seek answers about his mother, about his mother's loss, which shall inevitably lead him to you. Are you willing to accept the blame for Athena's death? Are you willing to accept your son's hatred? That is what comes to pass, then so be it. Better to be burdened with hatred than the knowledge of Athena. That Athena throughout this body and soul, mere tools. Thought this body. Okay. Be used and discarded. And were I to tell him that is what his mother plotted, he would never seek reasons. He would ever seek reasons to believe that truth fault lies with me or with him. Should he merely hate me, he will remain unfettered by doubt, free to serve the star far from his parent shadow. Or did his mother plot? That's what we have to know now. Victonius loved his mother more than life itself, and yet what a dreadful truth born all this time. Such is La Habrea's nature. Every action, every word, solution to life's great dilemmas, and none to spare of his own. What I have revealed to you is but a small portion of a larger picture. I shall leave it to La Habrea to paint the rest for you. And for Victonius, I hope. Yeah, tell us what she was plotting, bro. Thank you, Igdistus. I always admire you, you know? What choice did I have when you sacrificed so much to guide our star to the heavens? Yes, you sacrificed your wife. For what? I still don't know. Abyssos has doubtless sensed that his final keyword has fallen. We should return to the surface before he moves to strike us here. If we are to face him, we must be prepared to bring our full strength to bear. Odysseus was never a bold woman, even in her final moments. Who would unearth the secrets of my past for all to look upon. Still, how glad I am to face you as her last opponent. I could think of none more worthy to send her soul off to the other side. One final wish. The vision you saw told the story far more eloquently than I ever could. Athena was consumed by her own research and was willing to sacrifice her child if it hastened her progress. She did not offer him a position here out of a sense of love or pride. It was merely because she knew he would be the most pliable test subject. I see now why you hid the truth in him. I cannot say with certainty that Victonius could handle the weight of such betrayal after holding his mother on a pedestal for so long. Unfortunately, it seems not even her death has ensured his safety. Abyssos has taken up Athena's research and succeeded in creating Emethuoi. I know not what the ultimate end is, but this plane is connected with the resurrection of Athena. Knowledge alone is sufficient to direct our next course of action. As for the rest of the story, we shall hear it after we have returned Ecthonius to safety, in accordance with Agdistus' last wish. Very well. I can at least assure you that finding him shall prove relatively simple now that Hephaestus can no longer bend Pandæmonium to his will. There's but one place left for him to hide to find refuge, the Black Heart of Tartarus, where Athena built her testing compound. To assume that Hephaestus will offer fierce resistance, I must focus my every effort on securing a safe means of approach. Labra, I would ask you to assume the duty of summoning Zoe's Phantom Warriors. I have no objections. My ability to fight within Tartarus would be greatly diminished in any case. However, I wish to deal the final blow to Hephaestus myself. There's no need to dirty your hands with such a deed. I take it then that you have no intent to seal him away as before. The presence I felt when encountering Hephaestus bore little resemblance to the entity I created. By his own hand, he has become something far more wicked. The same magics that once shackled him in this very will shall shatter before the power he wields. my prized researcher, I am loath to repeat the same mistake twice. I would not see these events play out again. They must be extinguished. Well then, I shall open my way forward. May we finish this together? The 8th circle now accessible. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we ready to check? Go back to the homies. Wow.
Hit that ready button.
That's fine. I'm gonna go to the bathroom too. I think people still watching the cutscene anyway. So real quick.
Then we'll probably just do another ready check, right?
Herb.
Okay, yeah. Back to blunt.
I'm excited to see what the last one.
And I'm hyped.
The picture in the duty final looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still.
I like the sniffles.
Yeah, I like get a runny nose every once in a while at night for some reason. Yeah,
Sinus problems at night are
probably.
the fucking worst.
Yeah, especially when it gets hot in my room, like I start to sniffle. It's really weird.
You allergic to
I
the
had
night.
a lot of real bad allergies when I was younger, especially when I tried to sleep, and it's hell.
Yeah,
It's,
I
like, so
honestly don't know what it
irritating.
is. I really hate it though. It is really irritating. I don't think I have allergies. Maybe I like developed allergies.
This happened.
I don't think we will be pushing any boulders.
I don't know. Sisyphus is in fucking tartar sauce.
Harder sauce.
He's
Is
literally
in
stuck
hard
there.
sauce.
Tartar sauce is both a living thing and a place.
Hey guys, can I have the minion, please?
Yeah, but Tartarus is the last wing. We're not even there
yeah,
yet.
You can
fine.
roll for the minion.
Oh,
Can I
true.
have
Yeah,
the
we're
menu,
heading
please?
there.
You
You're
can,
right.
you can have it if you roll high enough to.
God damn it, I'm not gonna roll high enough. I'm making you all gear.
Yeah, I'm gathering for it.
That's not enough.
Damn.
That looks like DNA.
You're me on a black screen. Yeah, it does look like DNA.
Oh, there's Eric.
Eric.
Hey,
Eric.
how's it going?
Eric, get out of the horny gavel, yo.
No!
Happy Leif
Photo.
Erikson Day.
Chill, guys.
And with your death, none will be left to stop me.
Oh.
I should have just said we waited 3 minutes before we went in. Oh well.
He just got buffed.
Are you waiting for him to get buffed?
Perfect imperfect.
Oh, yo, he turned into daddy.
Wow.
Not as daddy as Esperos.
True.
Oh,
Music
cool.
kind of still slaps.
The
Can I
summoning is
also
red
turn into
there.
daddy? Yeah, cause it's
Wait,
Mahabharata.
wait. Daddy got some leprosy on his chest.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll take care of it. I'll give him a nice sponge bath.
we'll give him a cure called death.
I don't.
Abyssos, my guy, please.
Achievement?
Look at the ground.
Yeah, to clear the.
What's with all this like fucking tube shit, dude?
Well, I meant like it looks like the
Systems.
Asian base things.
Also, Athena did in fact not give a shit about her son.
There is
Eric.
indeed a wall.
Oh.
Oh.
For now.
Yo, odds we fall. Odds we go up. Look at
As
this
we go
guy.
down.
As we go up. Oh yeah. How long
You're
until I
able to-
can like surf on the tube?
Yeah, but
Meow. Oh, let me eat food.
Yo, what's that fucking rift?
You right?
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
How about you make me?
Okay.
Or like. I don't know what's gonna do, but that's the same.
I did missionary also.
That's okay.
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
Yep, I got no idea what the fuck that's gonna do.
Out of my sight.
Oh,
Oh, no,
fuck.
no. Yep, thank you for the clear.
That's what that does. Cool.
Alright.
Phoenix.
Is
Alright.
that outside
Alright.
them?
Nope, this is a donut. It has to be a donut.
Outside.
Oh, fuck.
Wings. Okay.
Bowling alley.
The dragon is middle.
Alright,
I
alright, got
hate
a middle.
this.
A fitting
He said
death.
I'll do it again.
I was hoping it was gonna be sides that time.
That'd been
Me
fucked up.
too.
Living dead.
I'm okay.
Man, didn't
Oh, hey, that's
do
a bleed.
anything.
Oh,
Yo,
that's a bleed,
I hope
dude.
the healers are ready, bro. There's so many bleeds.
Yes.
That's what her shirt.
Fruits of sacrifice.
Shirt.
Reflection.
Ruby?
Oh god, his arms
Ew,
all
his arm.
fucked
Ew.
up.
It's the arm from before.
Yeah, what's her face arm?
into the
Shadow?
shadow.
That. Oh,
Oh, look
Oh.
away from that shit.
whenever it stops, look away, east west.
Okay, good.
It's fucking
That was
moving.
easy.
Oh, there's heads.
Oh, there are heads. What the fuck? Kill them.
Turns you into stone. Turn.
Oh, they're really
also-
weak. Kill.
Also, he just blasted that shit.
Yeah.
Gargos.
I bet that puts a heavy ass fucking poison on you.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna hard light this. Okay.
God damn it. Oh, good.
Why is he angled weird?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
He looked that way for his thing.
Yeah.
Or
Fourfold
fold
fire.
fires.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, we're just getting some.
Go forth and sate your boundless.
Those are gonna
Okay.
explode.
Really?
No way.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Mother.
Okay, those exploded a lot bigger than I thought they would.
Oh,
the
it went over
dragon.
there. Dragon.
Oh,
Oh shit.
they
Okay.
move.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Somebody north,
All right, my
northeast and
bad.
southwest.
Oh my
I
god.
literally just said northeast, southwest.
I didn't have any more position.
And side. Stand on the sides.
Reprisal?
Genesising.
Thanks.
Hey, Miss,
I
how you
tried,
doing?
but I can't. I was in the middle of ninja.
I'm hanging in there. I don't have the coveted 6 yet, so you know.
I shall see
Maybe
my wish
someday.
fulfilled.
I forgot
Are
what
you
this reflection
reflecting?
does. Oh, this is like
It was
arm thing. Huh? Oh, wait, he's got
yeah.
feet. He's got toes.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh,
Wait, he's
he turned
he's a
into the thing
hippopotamus.
from P3 or from P7.
Let me cut
It's
tongue.
circle, right?
You will know my rage.
What? Oh, okay. So we get
are
knocked
we
south.
recording?
and-
Yeah.
Wild side. And then the boss from Aglaya.
Yeah.
that was pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm sure this won't pose a problem later.
Yeah, totally not.
No way.
Rearing
gonna
rampage
face-
behind.
All right,
Hey.
Brian.
Okay.
Raid-wide physical damage. We have the technology.
Yo, we can actually feint.
I'm important now.
We have
Feint
the
is gonna be the
technology,
full
finally.
10%.
Oh, yo,
Full
he's
10%.
And
Oh god, he's bringing back the torches. Oh, what the
no,
fuck?
this is a mouse on me.
Yo, blue flames north. Oh god.
I'm scared.
I don't know what that does, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I'm just not
gonna
gonna
stand out here.
Oh god.
I
Okay.
was right.
I don't like those.
It's okay. Here's some more.
Y'all ever do Warrior of Light?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly. I hate that. Yeah.
South.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, please don't overlap too. Middle. Bird.
This song is bopping.
This is a fucking banger. I have a puzzle.
I don't have anything.
I faint.
That's so much energy.
Flame Viper,
so much
boat.
more energy than like every other song in Asmodelos.
Right.
Oh, I timed that faint right? I think it actually went over for the tank cluster too. Hello? Let's go.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Reflection. This does make sense.
What is he doing this time? Okay,
He just
it's armed
reflection
again.
is he changes into something.
Yeah, but I was like, what form is he doing
This
this
was
time?
this was summoning the thingies with
Back
the
to the,
gaze.
back to the mega.
Oh, he's got homies. Oh, and gaze.
Oh, we're doing both.
North south.
Yes, gay homies.
It's fine. He's got a gay home.
Bad. Oh, that's baited.
Okay, don't. It's gonna be middle safe.
You can tell what's safe because like the sides of both.
Of our light.
Anything?
Puzzle.
I feel like later it's gonna like go inward too, rather than just outward.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to wait until it goes in a direction. Call it out, I believe.
Oh, this the fucking fountain fires, you know.
Yep. I think this is so cool though.
Go forth and shake your
Alright,
cloud
fuck away from those.
This is far enough, right? Yep.
God, I did not
Too
see
far.
where they went.
Just clockwise.
Northwest, south.
Inside.
At the end.
Inside. Oh, I'm too far over.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I didn't get hit by it.
Oh, you can only
Cool.
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
This is gonna be in. Be in.
Grip me.
Let's
Grip me.
sorrow into your
Yeah,
heart.
live.
I have nothing.
Missionary.
Nice. Shit.
No.
Doesn't matter how damaged.
No.
Nice. Yo, that was easier than the third floor. Just like
Thank
last
all
tier.
boomer. True.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what the second phase is
Phases,
gonna
yeah.
be.
Yeah, same.
It's just him in the middle, and there's all the other bosses on the edge doing random shit.
He just calls in more and more assists.
Guys, I can't wait till you use the reflection and then light rampant hits the field.
Oh no.
Nah, yeah, no. Phase 2 is him just being like, all right, bro, fusion.
Anyone need anything from here?
Minion?
Yes, the minion. I would like the
Except
minion.
that one.
thank you.
Except that one.
I rolled a 69
Oh.
on the minion, but
I was 71.
I rolled a green
Oh.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
What's up?
Fucking minion.
Nothing. Nothing.
You're gonna get
You'll
the
see.
minion, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna get it.
I got a 99, dude. I don't know
Okay,
about that.
Mist owes me 5 mil, thank you. I'm just
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
kidding. Hate you.
The hero that 99. Hero that 99.
You rolled
Look,
none.
look. I
Hell
would
yeah.
normally pass,
Oh.
except I rolled a 99, so it's just like,
So because that Mist is actually the last one to get them out.
wow. Okay.
Nice,
but-
nice.
Fair.
Oh no, I missed the thing. Oh, the chain of something. Fuck. I'll read that. Oh, there it is. The event. The chain of events led to this moment to begin with my error. But now, out of mercy, I can find you here. I break it and leave no trace of you behind. This is not over. I see you will not go peacefully. He's casting Bankai. Oh. Making Ericthonios cast Bankai. Also might hit his ass too. Even a cast off would uphold his pride. With such an impulse must speak to an overwhelming arrogance on my other half. Name Hephaestus shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of La Habrea once I fulfill Athena's ambition and bring Ericthonios' dream to life. Big as if you care a whit for the boy. Why then do you cower behind him? There are some desires which must not be realized. Athena would see the world destroyed if it meant she could find hers in the ruins. As for Ericthonios, he knows not what his wish would beget, the truth which you have hidden from him. Do you truly believe a father's role is to deceive and manipulate? My wish. You would claim the name as Hephaestus and call yourself his father, yet you blind his mind and body in dark chains. Your words and your pride ring hollow. Athena wanted her son by her side, and he desires to return there. What wickedness is there in mending a broken family? Athena cared not for Ericthonios, beyond how he could serve her ends. Claimed to be acting in his interests, but 'tis plain you are no different. As I ushered Athena to her end, I vowed that my sole mission in life would be to guide this star true. In service of that vow, I silenced the whispers of my heart. I could not nurture a son whilst an entire world looked for me for guidance. For that choice, I bear the responsibility. That he is still my son, and I'll not suffer you to seduce him with false hope. You who are not the bitter dregs of Athena and I, the very worst of us. Mother, you... Oh, then who? How do I... Trust in La Habrea, dude. Even though I don't. I hear you, I owe you, Themis, an apology. And did you ever? La Habrea, I will have my say. Oh, it's mine was mine. Can't explain. Those words reached me through the haze. It rang loud and clear, as did the words of another, in a voice much like yours, but resounding with truth. Oh, when did you master these bonds? Oh, we've endured much worse. Oh, Labre's like, that's my boy. You worthless, you. That's my boy. Ooh, sick. Can I have that gummy? You guys gonna eat that? Can I have that? Oh, he's dead. Fears my failures have borne fruit after all. You did well, son. Aw, give me that, a boy. With Hephaestus' essence contained in the crystal, we may safely return Ectonios above. He would bind his Hephaestus with only half his senses intact. If I understand his adeptness in the art of interment, it was hardly what I had in mind, but I fear deserving of praise nonetheless. Truth imperfect. Time to tell him the truth, dude. Been hiding it from him all this time. I feel no trace of Hephaestus' poison in your mind. And for a blessing, it appears your body is none the worse for wear. I made my way here as soon as I could, not long or since Hephaestus, and the force assailing Pandæmonium's barriers has ceased. Are we rid of him for good and all? Yeah, he did. We killed him. I see. Despite his muddled senses, Ectonios felt that to seal Hephaestus away was the proper course. It wasn't so noble as that. Only knew something had to be done, so I acted. Lahabrea, is that how you dealt with Hephaestus in the past? Indeed, he was not but the parts of my memory and soul that I had cut away, a mass of aether without a material vessel. Pouring his essence within the crystal was the most logical choice. For that matter, I believe the time has come for you to share the rest of your tale of Hephaestus' creation at Athena's end. I heard your words, but only vaguely. As if from under the surface of a deep pool, my mother wished to use me? I would hear the whole truth. I want to know what really happened here, and what drove Athena to act as she did. I'm ready. Athena's brilliance outshone us all. Even the other members of the Words of Lahabrea were as children in comparison. So dedicated in research was she that it was not unheard of her to forget meals or even sleep. Her mind was ever grasping for knowledge, and it was in this endless search that she became obsessed with the uncovering the secrets of life. While we conceive life in various forms, that means creating a soul are beyond our ken. Similarly, that we can enhance and alter our physical vessels, we have ever been bound to them. Athena's purpose was to shatter these limitations. Those limitations were not meant to surpass. She sought to enter the realm of the gods. Because you have the ability to comprehend what such a task entails, alone the encouraged to attempt it. For most, a thought would be an idle fantasy, considered once and then discarded. Not so for Athena. As leader of the Words of Lahabrea, I spoke with her often about transcending our being. From an academic perspective, the challenge has plagued countless researchers through ages. It was during these musings that I began to formulate a theory, means of which a person could meld with creation. The weakness of one would be mitigated by the strengths of the other. The result could be something greater than we have ever imagined. Although it was but a theory, Athena insisted I develop it further. Curious about every detail along the way, our conversations became more frequent, and our platonic relationship grew into something much more. I take it I was born not soon after. So I believe she bore true affection for me, and was aligned to her hidden intentions. When Pandæmonium was built and she requested to lead the researchers, I saw no reason to deny her. Even setting aside our relationship, her accomplishments as a scholar made her the obvious choice. However, in giving her Pandæmonium, I also gave her the free reign to conduct whatever experiments she could devise. And when you found out what she was doing here, you killed her. I made haste to Pandæmonium the moment I learned of these hidden chambers. I left Agdistus to keep watch from Taurus's vestibule as I ventured deeper, knowing not what would await me. As for what occurred next, it is best to see with your own eyes. Down the slinky tubes. That me? You're well aware that our respect to our neighbors in Elpis, the researchers of Pandæmonium, are not to be masked. You stand before me with your face covered. What petty defiance is this? But indeed, so quick you are to rebuke me. Though you yourself have not set foot in these halls since their inception. You must have known you could not conceal this from myself and Agdistus forever. As well, you know that I cannot allow it to continue. I shall say this but once. Release Erichthonios, else I shall have no choice but to strike you down. It would be my end at the hands of none other. However, when my time has come, I will have you know the why of it. Then you will not desist? Once you understand what has driven me this far, you shall see that stopping was never an option. Feelings of one weigh a little against the needs of the entire star. Of course, of that I am well aware. You did not deign to descend from your lofty heights simply to lecture me as you would a child. You have an interest in my motivations, what possessed Athena, peerless researcher and mother of the son of the great La Habrea, to embark upon the path to her downfall. History will demand an answer. It is you who deserves one. Give me a hand, La Habrea. We shall... something. What? And we shall know one another more deeply than ever before. Possibly you bonded your souls? Aye. That the boundaries between us would cease to be, she offered me everything to be understood. I found myself unable to refuse at the moment. My mind was a storm of questions, yet one roared the loudest. Did Athena ever truly love me? I am become the memory and mind. And I thee. You just threaten to kill her and they're like, let's become one fusion. Can you feel it? I mean, the flashbang that just happened to me? My heart, all that I am. Yes, as if it were my own. A fathomless desire to dissect myself from the mysteries of life, transcend our mortal flesh, and lead into a higher plane of existence. An unquenchable thirst for knowledge, not a single thought spared for another, for the star. How disappointing. Yet what is it known cannot be unknown. You have beheld my life's work. As you might to exercise the memory, the seed of desire remains. When it takes root, you too shall be consumed by the selfsame fervor. I will dig it out. I will dispense with the corruption in my soul ere your rotten insight spreads. It was my weakness to let the wickedness fester. Never again. Today, I cast aside fickle emotion and abide in duty alone. Today I renounce all that I was. Live only as La Brea. And thus La Brea was born. Lest I forsake a part of myself that had been polluted by Athena, sealing it within a crystal. I think that one day I would face those memories made flesh. Fuck. Forgive my bluntness, but your actions bordered on insanity. To go such lengths to escape your memories, you never rewrote your very existence. Rest assured, the change did not go unnoticed by our colleagues in the convocation. Wyrm and Selk in particular made plain the suspicions they harbored. As well they should have. You escaped with your life was nothing short of a miracle. Why didn't you destroy the crystal then and there? Do you think that one day make use of the knowledge it contained? I will not deny such considerations played into my decision. My main motivation was fear. I'd never attempted such a feat before. The crystal was the sole recourse. Did something go awry with the remainder of my soul? In hindsight, clinging to it was a mistake born of doubt. And I must have anticipated that I would resort to such measures, prepared a vessel beforehand, I would accept the dregs of my soul. Celsus doubtless believed that he was performing his duty as a husband and father should. Yet in truth, he was a puppet being pulled to and fro by Athena's desires. His goal was not to raise himself high. He thought only of seeing his dear Athena live again. He might finish what she began. Yet for all that, he and I were alike. We shared a fatal flaw, you see. Our need to control blinded us to other perspectives. While I was in the thrall of Abyssos, you call out to me. What say you now? Does La Brea speak true? I mean, it certainly seems genuine. Insight check. He did promise. I just want to know one thing. Did you truly believe that hiding the truth was best for me? Even knowing how I felt about my mother. La Brea, as I know, had a fatal flaw after all. Still not convinced. I've said all that I can say. As for you to choose to believe me or not. La Brea, I know, holds duty above all else. I would sooner prostrate myself before an erupting volcano than place a fickle emotion in his path. When you return to the surface, you'll doubtless don the mask once more. Before we climb out of this forsaken pit, suppose I should say. Thank you, Abyssos. Ba-ba. My minion. For enough, there is more I would as yet discuss. We should first return to Pandemonium's gates. I'll gather my thoughts on the way. The gates of Pandemonium. Oh, you an apology, Zoe. It was due to my own inexperience that asbestos was easily able to take hold of my mind. Also, you thanks. You and Themis had shown to brave the chaos occurring in Pandemonium, and I would have never known La Habrea's story, my father's story. It was a tale I was fascinated to hear. I very much look forward to speaking with Zim upon my return. I cannot help but wonder how much of this he foresaw. I'm afraid I cannot allow that, Lidibus. So long as you retain control of the Pandemonium, there is work to be done. But of course, I shall first free the remaining warders and restore this place to its former glory. Using the facilities in Tartaros, we should be able to reverse the changes made to their bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process. That as well, but I must yet learn why I was considered the key to Hephaestus' experiments. How he intended to revive Athena. Those questions are best left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be crossed. I intend to destroy the crystal containing Hephaestus' essence, that this mistake never repeats itself again. I see no reason to gainsay your judgment. Nor is that the matter of the crystal, however. Truth be told, I had not considered its origin until I saw the one containing Hephaestus' ether. I was struck by how wholly different they were. Is there another? While viewing a crystal with memories, it's a simple process. Storing a message, a warning even, would be something altogether more complex. It also means someone besides the present company and Zim was aware of the plot unfolding within Pandemonium. Oh, a third party. Sick. Why would they not make themselves known even now? No threats remain. Perhaps it was one of the other warders. Shall question them all once they are freed. This may take some time. Christos had rather not steal more of you from. Return to at your leisure, and we will share our results then. Been more than enough for the time being. I'm of the same mind. Leave the loose ends to us and continue upon your journey. Or if you are so inclined, take as much time as you propose. Talk of journey smacks. This talk of journey smacks of a Zim. What? As well it should. He had pledged to keep moving until he had seen every corner of the world. If you do find yourself with a spare moment, you might bring the crystal of yours to La Habrea. Might be able to offer further insight until then, my friend. Alright, then go back to Emporia and wrap up the quest line. Oh yes, I'm here to pick up the Avon. Why, if it isn't so, excuse me if I'm not my usual chipper self, but we have not been without our difficulties in your absence. You see, communication with the airship Professor Claudin commissioned for a search was lost some time ago. Now we have quite the lost track of where he might be. To make matters worse, Veggie has just sent word of an unusually large amount of energy coming from somewhere within the ethereal sea. I was just on my way to the Adascope. In fact, please, you must come with me. Pandæmonium? Why is it there? Why? That whenever danger visits the world, you are never far behind. Who are you? I mean, I know who you are, but why are you here? Sorry. Comment. You two, Professor Claudine's assistant, I take it. As you arrive before me, I take it you are involved in this. I would thank you to furnish me with an explanation. Ah, well, that holds like all the dangers to mankind ever. So yeah. Well, the research summary you have submitted to the forum gave us no cause for concern. These details are alarming. The professor's last message indicated he was on his way to Azda's Law, but we know not whether he ever reached his destination. A rash endeavor even for Claudine, but he has ever allowed the thrill of discovery to cloud his better judgment. We have no recourse but to entrail Iskord's aid in searching for him. As that unsightly fortress, which has materialized through the ethereal sea, Pandæmonium was it, cannot be left alone. For the time being, information regarding the matter must be strictly controlled so as to minimize panic. We will gather those with knowledge of ethereal sea and continue monitoring for further irregularities. You two, submit a detailed report to the forum at once. At present, we have far more questions than answers. Nevertheless, I would ask your assistance at such time that our investigation has concluded. Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will surprise the forum of what has occurred here. Just when we need him the most, Professor Claudine remains unaccounted for. He even brought the crystal with him. We're left with scarce few straws to grasp at. While I am but a lowly assistant, even I see that the two current problems are likely related. Same party or phenomenon may be responsible for both. Fuck. Conversely, I see now that my unexperienced imagination failed to do Pandæmonium's pitiless fires justice. I can only wonder if the facility itself traversed the ages, but the creations within do the same? What are the keywords? The answers to these questions shall come in time. I am sure, for now, I must do as Master Portionalt asked and write that report. As for you, Zoe, pray you get what the rest of your responsibilities will allow. If we call upon you next, I will wager that we shall need your prime condition. And that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, serious. Definitely, like, the music's a lot better. I think the fights are gonna be really, really fun and savage too. Oh, especially that third fight. That third fight's gonna be nuts. Yep. Go fight. Now we're chilling.